Hey all you zealots and zerglings, welcome to Green Acres for another 3 versus 3 with the Mad Hive. I've spawned as the Yellow Zerg, and sharing my base with me is Wolfpack the Orange Terran, who is not rallying his SCVs, and Contrarian the Purple Protoss. On the other side of Green Acres, we have our opponents. Charlazy, the Red Terran. Rambo, the Blue Terran. We've got Rambo, which we're probably in trouble. We got Rambo against us. He basically can build one Marine and then just completely destroy us, because he's Rambo, and that's what Rambo does. But he decided to bring some allies with him anyhow, and so he also has Elite Faithfu. I wonder if he was trying to do Elite Faithful and he ran out of space. Or maybe Elite Faithful was gone and he decided to do Elite Faithfu. But he is the Teal Protoss. We are on Green Acres, which if you were listening to my last game, I've complained about how I do not like the 3v3 maps in StarCraft 2. Mainly because they are really hard to expand on. Now granted, they got some nice expansions right here and here, but the problem is, these are literally the first thing that's going to get hit. And they're going to get hit from the side, so it's kind of hard to really defend these. You always lose this gas, and you usually use like half your workers, assuming you save the base at all. And your other options are either expand over here, which may not get hit early, but it's so out of the way that if it did get hit, there's nothing you're going to do about it. And then there's kind of this base right here. It's got the watchtower. It's got this nice cliff here defending it for the most part. But I don't know. But looks like I'm just gonna bear down and say, fine, I'll take this expansion right here, because I definitely want to expand. And our opponent's deciding they're gonna wall off here, so they're gonna get a double wall off. I don't know why Rambo needs to wall off, because I mean, like I said, just build. Look here. Oh, clicked in the wrong way. Look, he's building Rambo right now. He just needs to build this Marine and then 1A into our base, and the game's over. So I don't know what's with all these complicated walls. I guess they're trying to keep their hands warm, kind of keep their APM up. Let's check the APM just for the fun of it. You know what? Let's not check the APM, because that was absolutely abysmal. I know Blizzard changed how the APM is calculated so that there are actually lower numbers, but is this how far down it's gone? Really? Is that how awful my APM is now? Ugh. I don't want. We'll put the production tab up there instead. And it looks like I'm getting pool up, gas up. Looks like I went hatch, pool, gas, I think. Yeah, that must be the way I did. Oh, and we're getting Reapers out here for Charlazy. The names that you see. Where is that Reaper producing? Reaper, oh, double Reaper. So we're gonna be producing Reaper right here. And there's the first Reaper. Which again, we don't need the Reapers. We've got Rambo. Where is Rambo? Which one of these is Rambo? Well, none of them have any kills yet, but obviously this is like the beginning of the movie where nothing's really happened yet. Starting to mass up units, and it looks like Wolfpack's gonna completely wall us in here. Got 3 barracks. Researching combat shield. Oh yes, he's gonna open the door because yeah, he kind of blocked my transferring drones. So yeah, I kind of want to be able to get to my expansion. That's pretty good. So he's gonna leave that door open. I don't think there's no Zerg, so we don't have to worry about anyone running here. Did we know there's? Oh, we probably know there's no Zerg at this point, because yes, we have scouted other bases. We know there's no Zerg, so there's not gonna be any Ling run by. So wall offs, not that big a deal. I don't know. I guess it'll keep a DT from slipping in there, but if we're have to worry about DTs, we better get some detection. Just get some detection. It's not hard. Oh, looks like Wolfpack's gonna be taking this expansion up here, the one that's kind of off out of the way. Might be a good idea, but oh, looks like I've got Reapers in my base, and Zerg not really good against defending against early Reapers. And looks like I'm going to get the queen on it, but he's going to try to focus down those drones. Probably smart. They're not going to be able to take out this queen, and he's going to get quite a few. I think they're going to two-shot the drones. I think it takes 3 Reapers to one-shot a drone. We won't know that now because they're dead. I can't check their damage output. And no, I'm not going to back up right now, and you can't make me, so meh. Looks like the wall off is complete here, complete with photon cannon by Elite Faithfu. And we do have an expansion here for Contrarian. Hasn't quite saturated that yet. And Wolfpack not quite grabbing this expansion just yet. A little bit low on the money required to fund a new expansion. And it looks like I learned my lesson. It looks like I did a decent job of trying to get this resaturated after losing all those drones. But now we're going to say, let's put in some Reaper insurance, which I see no more Reapers coming. So probably just an early harass. Was it worth it? I don't know. What do we got for units lost? Looks like I lost, did I lose 7? I lose 7 drones? That doesn't make sense. 356. 7 times 5 is... So I lost 7 drones, and then apparently one of them was holding 6 minerals that he dropped. I don't know. So 7 drones, probably not that great, but was it worth the Reapers? Was it worth the loss of 2 Reapers? What do Reapers cost? 50-50, so... 200 resources for 350. I don't know, it is good to have some early drones, but I need to definitely get some more resaturated, and I'm not making it right now. I am getting a lair out, I am getting an Evo chamber. Starting to grab some extra gas. Starting to get that creep spread. Got a designated creeper right here. So should be able to get that creep spread pretty fast. Gonna throw down a spine just because, you know, if you sent Reapers at this base, then I'm gonna be just ill prepared if you sent Reapers at my other base. But as we can clearly see, there are no Reapers forthcoming, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Building up a lot of money. Probably time to throw down a macro hatch or expand again. I don't know. We just resign ourselves to the fact that I have too much money. Oh look, Trey's got a lot of money too. He'd actually dump this into stuff. I don't know if his warp gates are on cooldown. He definitely could get some more units out right now if he definitely wanted to. Definitely has the money for it. Looks like he's going to be scouting around for expansions. Not seen just yet. What do we got here? We got some Marine, Marauder, Stalker, Tank, a couple of Zealots. They're pulling outside the wall. Looks like that wall's... Oh no, the wall is complete. They just opened the door and Thor is here. Is Rambo in this door now, or is Rambo out here? I do not know. Oh, looks like they're pushing out for an expansion. Pretty late expansions. Everyone else has expanded. Well, okay, Wolfpack's just expanding now, so they're kind of catching up with him, but Contrarian and I have been expanded for a while, and I probably need to advance these links forward. If there's a sudden attack, they're not going to do any good up here. No good whatsoever. Oh, I am getting that spire out and another hatchery. Looks like I'm throwing up a macro hatch in my base. That is what I'm doing. Ooh, another queen. Oh, I'm building another queen for this hatchery, of course. But, you know, it's not ready yet. So we'll just drop down a creep tumor, kind of cover this area so I can kind of keep an eye on what's going on there and get the movement bonus thing in case more Reapers come. No Reapers are coming, but they could. You never know. All he has to do is... oh, missing. Wait. All he has to do is select this building, hit the R key, and look at the Reapers in my base in 45 seconds plus travel time. Oh, double hatchery. Oh, looks like I am going to take this expansion now. I've got my creep spread out there, so it's going to be a lot easier to get here. So I'm like, yeah, take another base. Look, even the creep tumor here is starting to build creep right here. Interesting. It's starting the creep up here instead of radiating out from here. That is very... This creep is not coming from this hatchery. It's coming from this creep tumor. And yet it's growing far away instead of right here. I've never seen creep grow in this fashion. Whoa. Or it could be that it was growing there, but since I didn't have vision of the high ground... Oh, I'm an idiot. I just didn't have vision of this creep. It was already here. I just didn't have vision of it. And, oh, we got some stalkers right now. Looks like they have blink because they just jumped. Either that or my frame rate just went bonkers right now. They're kind of doing this on their own. Probably not the best idea. They need to get these other forces in here. He's got +1 armor for his Thors. That's usually not the first upgrade you see for mech armies. It's okay, but it looks like we're probably going to have enough. He is going to get this tank sieged up, and oh, but just as I got maybe one shot off, and then it got completely sniped. And all he's got left are Thors and a few remaining Stalkers, which it looks like we got more than enough to clean this up, especially with Marauders and Stalkers. I think we'll be fine. Just fine. Oh, Contrarian getting that Dark Shrine, but why he's not going Void Rays, I don't know. Maybe it's the Thors, maybe he's afraid that Thors cancel out Void Rays over movement. I don't know. We still haven't figured this out, though. This force is resilient. I don't know what's going on here. And now down to one Stalker, and now it's just Thor. I don't know what the scan is for, or who's doing the scanning, but Thor is now dead. So the first attack is gone, but ooh, we've got Mutalisks out here now. And this base, I don't see any missile turrets, I don't see any Marines, I don't see any Thors, and the SCVs. Oh, you gotta get the SCVs out of there, Charles Lazzie. Oh, and he's gonna try to get some of the SCVs out there with some remain. He's gonna start dumping down the missile turrets, and a few Marines, might have been able to take the. Nah, that's probably a good idea to pull out of there. Marines do pretty good against Mutalisks. Do they have any upgrades yet? They do have +1 as well, so definitely going to get out there, and he's definitely going to be throwing up these these missile turrets. Like, no, you are not going to be getting in here again. But oh, I have found your expansion, and it is also defended. And he's going to lift that off because it's a lot more spectacular when a command center crashes from the air than when it just blows up on the ground. Did you see that? How awesome was that? Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again. It's going to lift up. It's going to be flying in the air. It's a flaming ball of fire and crash! See, and that's why he lifted up. It had nothing to do with trying to escape. He just wanted to make a more spectacular explosion. Whew. So that happened. And it looks like our opponents are going to have a little bit of trouble. They've taken a lot of losses. It looks like everyone's taken about equal amount of losses. Wolfpack not so bad. I have done pretty well since suffering that Reaper harass. And these Stalkers are a little late to the party. Oh no, they're going to bust down these rocks. Looks like they're going to take the goal, which is not a bad idea because you got to bust down these rocks in order to do it. And whoops! Oh, I think I remember. I accidentally did. I keep confusing my hotkeys, so I'm accidentally getting the attack upgrade when I really wanted the range attack upgrade when I really wanted the melee attack upgrade. And I don't even remember if I noticed this in time, or I might notice it at the last minute, but let it finish. Or oh, and there's some DTs there, but a quick scan is going to, well, it doesn't do any good if he gets out of range of the scan. And they're trying to follow the little shimmer around, but they're gonna, yeah, blinking's not gonna do any good if you have no detection, but they're doing their best to follow it. But no, he's going to escape to the creep. And it was about... I didn't quite realize. Look at this lovely creep spread. I've almost creep spread to Rambo's expansion, and I haven't even noticed it yet. Every time I'm expanding creep, I'm like looking at it from this angle, and it's like I'm not really even noticing how far I'm getting. But it looks like Elite Faithfu is scouting around, looking for expansions, maybe some DTs he can snipe. Oh, well, he found some DTs he can snipe. One problem, he doesn't have detection. Kind of integral to, and oh, he does not getting any scans from his ally right now. Does his ally even have any scans to use? No, he does not. Oh, it looks like he just used the scan. He just used the scan. That's why he doesn't have any energy for it. So he's going to drive the DTs off. Things have gotten a little quiet. Looks like Contrarian's going to get Archons out because he realized the DTs aren't quite doing what he wants. So when DTs fails, just make Archons, you know? Ain't no thing. And it looks like I'm getting +1 melee attack and +1 armor from my my Mutalisks and +2 armor from my Zerglings and an infestation pit. So I am teching up like crazy, and anyone else got going on? We got Thor coming out here for Rambo, who has not yet 1-8'd his Rambo Marine to completely destroy us. And a lot of stuff. Looks like we're getting the 2-2 upgrades here for Wolfpack. My Mutaball has grown a little bit now. They have +1 attack. Gonna double check that expansion. Nothing there just yet. Oh, and Rambo's just coming back to take this expansion. Oh, if he'd come there a second sooner, it would have been absolutely terrible. We got a big force moving out here. Rambo with his 1-1 Thors, and we got Charles Lazzie with his 1-1 Marines. Couple Marauders. It's a little bit in the way of the medevacs, but guess what? Creep makes an excellent scout. Queens make excellent cannon fodder, apparently. And we are in position to defend this. I don't have a lot of Zerglings right now, which I definitely have the money for. It looks like I need to be making more macro hatches. I'm getting better at dropping a macro hatch, but I think I need more. They're about to get flanked, but still, this is not a huge force, and Thors are pretty beefy. Oh, and here comes the Stalkers from Elite Faithfu, blinks for no apparent reason, so that these Stalkers are caught behind these rocks, and they're doing absolutely nothing right now. We have siege mode. We need to get these tanks sieged up, not just thrown into battle. And they're going to get siege up, but is it going to be too late? They're going to get one volley off. Are they going to get off a second volley? They're going to get a couple of volleys off. That's definitely going to help, but now there's a useful blink. Going to blink into those tanks. They are gone. And we definitely need to do something about this force. There's quite a lot of units here, and we don't seem to have much to take it on right now. And a few stalkers from Contrarian, but his stalkers are outnumbered and not quite out upgraded though, so that'll be a slight advantage. And there's more lings. Here comes the researchers. The lings are going to get a surround on all those stalkers, which is pretty good once they get a surround on stalkers. But we still have got these Thors to deal with. We need something to deal with the Thors, but looks like I still got some lings left, but I don't think I've got that many left. I can't click on any of these, so I can't quite. No, lings are all dead, but oh, we're getting some zealots in there, and here comes a reinforcing Thor. And wow, actually microing his marauders up into the dropship. Now that is what we call sick micro. And oh, they're gonna spot my expansion here. Gotta be careful. He's shooting at the one with the medevac with the marauders in it. Oh, looks like the zealots are gonna get surrounded on these Thors, and those will be taken out. And it looks like right now I'm gonna take this opportunity to get my Mulisks back in there. Which, how many Mulisks do we have right now? We have 24, 30 Mulisks right now, which right at this point, not that worried about missile turrets. Okay, a little bit worried. There's some stalkers there. I will make short work of those. And it was at this point where I realized, wait a minute, this is my creep right here. So I'm actually going to take this opportunity to kind of use my Mulisks as cover to spread more creep tumors. This is actually what I did. I realized my creep is right here, and I used my Mulisks to kind of run interference so these didn't get sniped. Those stalkers could have sniped them, and I wouldn't have been able to do much about it. But no, he's going to let the creep continue to encroach on Rambo's base. What do we got here? Oh, we got some observers from Elite Faithful, but you know we're gonna need if we get an observer here from Contrarian and a couple of anti-air, these things are dead. And he's got two observers right next to each other. This isn't doing okay. So he increases the amount of area he can see by a hex. Seems to be that's kind of a waste to have two observers in the same spot. I mean, what kind of vision does he have right now? Look at all the other places on the map where he could place this other observer. He can place it over here. He can place it anywhere along the center. I mean, there's so many places he can put it right now. And it looks like Rambo's just gone into complete Thor mode right now. That is all he's building. That is all he wants. Man, that is just insane. And it looks like Elite Faith was going to take this tower again. Didn't have the problems with last time. And wow, blinking to get some extra shots at those guys. I guess free shots, why not? And if you, what's he going to try to pursue them? He's going to kind of run into a dead end right here. Contrarian even has this watchtower. How did he even get his DT in there? I don't even know how he got his DT in there. He must have a warp prism somewhere, I don't know. Oh, and after all that work I did to that creep spread, Rambo is going to start using scans to take them out, which is kind of wasteful, don't you think? I mean, I guess you got some minerals, but you could be... Oh, wow. Okay, I guess you've got some scans to spend then. But you have angered the swarm, and so now we're going to get us surrounded. I don't really know if this is a great engagement for my lings, but at least I have a surround. And yeah, Thors are getting into the red now. The fewer Thors there are, the better these lings are going to do. And yep. Boom, 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 boom. And I survived with 6 lings. Even engagement, I don't know, I can remake those like that if I've got any if I've got any larvae. But oh, it looks like the Mulisks are now gonna come back. They're figuring, just killed a bunch of Thors. It's probably not gonna be the greatest anti-air there, but oh, you know, even 2 Thors can be a nightmare for Mulisks. And oh, look at that. Oh, fortunately the Mulisks that he sniped got kind of spread away from the pack, and so they kind of took the brunt of the attack. So that actually kind of worked out well for me. I got a little lucky there. But they're gonna have to pull out. Looks like Wolfpack's taking this gold right now. Kind of risky because this rocks are open. You really should bust down these rocks. In fact, I probably could have busted those down for him with my mules, probably just kind of sitting there. And wow, this is a pretty small force here from Charlazi. But it looks like, oh, he's going to try to defend the space for Elite Faithfu, and I don't know, are they both trying to expand here? I don't know, but Contrarian's making short work of whomever is trying to expand here. That was wrong. It should be whoever is trying. Whoever, not whomever. I'm sorry, you get the grammar police on me. Still pumping out the lanes, got 2-2 on those. Oh, 3-3s on the way, plus the adrenal glands, plus 11 more mulos, plus to attack. I'm getting quite a scary mutiling force right now. And we are slowly pushing across the map. I need to get more queens here so I can respread that creep. Let me look at all this creep that you destroyed. It's sad, it really. Oh! But it looks like they have decided that's it. Charlazzi is being revealed. Rambo is going to leave. Charlazzi is going to leave. And that is just going to leave Elite Faithfu. Is he going to have one last stand to try to do it? What does he have to his name? He's not making anything right now. Nope, he's just going to leave. Just going to leave. So kind of a war of attrition there, as we were just kind of fighting back and forth here. But I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.